say hello. Hi. So, what are you doing here? Hello. Yeah, dancing, huh? Sorry, I don't trust anyone who sneaks inside my ship. Hello, this is the Eradicator, and today we're going to talk about sneaking into people's ship, as you could have seen in the footage below, the footage before. Sorry. So yeah, so that footage was taken during the last live stream that I've done, and one of you guys actually snuck into my ship. That was Drathos NZ. Well played, man. Apparently, Drathos managed to sneak behind me as I was in the lift getting into my constellation, and I didn't even see him. I had no idea. Now, the problem with people sneaking into your ship is that you can't really know their intentions. Well, of course, I knew Drathos didn't mean any harm, but the reason I kill him was just for the example. I'm going to tell you why. So there are three people who can actually sneak into your ship. The first ones are those who mean you no harm and they just want to experience some crew activities, but they do it in a little clumsy fashion. They don't really ask. They just come there and they assume that the owner of the ship is going to be cool with that, and they're gonna let them help, which in many cases does happen. But in my situation, I could not let that happen, and I'll tell you also why later. The second case are just people who just want you to chill. They want to experience the game, do new things, and so, oh yeah, I'm gonna sneak in, behind this guy and enter his ship and see how it is. And that's it. They don't want to do any damage. They just want to have a look around and chill. That's all. And then there's the third type of people who sneak inside ships, and these are the ones, of course, that cause most trouble. These are these are pirates, basically. These people who just they wait until until the ship is out of the armistice zone, and as soon as you're out of there, they'll just shoot you. Sometimes they'll just pretend that they're being cool because they also want to experience the ship a little bit and go around, and then after they'll kill you. I've also seen that, and so well. Drathos here could have been any of these. What I knew he was not Drathos. I know, but he could have. But maybe I just wanted to show you guys the example. Maybe he could have been any of these three people. And sometimes people lie. They say, "Oh yeah, I'm just chilling," and then boom, they just shoot you. So when that happens, it depends on it's up to you to do whatever you want to do, but it really depends on what kinds of assets you have into your ship. In that case, inside my constellation, I had all my money worth of medical supplies I bought from Port Olisar, and I was dropping this off at Benson Mining. I could not afford to take any chances, because if if I had been killed in my ship and then my cargo would have been stolen, I would have lost everything. So that's why in these situations, guys, that what I really suggest is that unless you invited someone to get into your ship so that you guys could crew together, and you know that person, don't let anyone roam into your ship. And as soon as you got an opportunity, just kill them, because they might kill you too. And now the next part of this video, I want to show you also how easy it is to just sneak inside someone's ship. And I made a couple of attempts. In all of these attempts, I failed. But there's actually some great potential, and I have no doubt that the more I try, the more successful I'm gonna be. So I'm gonna show you the footage right here. So, following the most unfortunate events that happened in my constellation, I decided to go to Levski. I was actually following a prey. Somebody had a bounty, and I had a feeling it was this man here, because he looked suspicious, as the people said in the live stream. He did look guilty, so I decided to stay out of his line of sight. And you can see it's really not easy, but it's possible to trick them, because people don't necessarily think about looking behind when they're getting into elevators. They want to go as fast as possible, and so the first thing they're looking at is the elevator button. And so they're looking at the elevator button because they want to press that button to go down, and that is when it's possible to sneak behind these people. Usually they don't think about looking about what's behind them, and so they want to rush. Time is very limited because, you know, we need to travel from one place to another. And unfortunately, in this case, I could not sneak into this ship because that was a one-seater. It was a Mustang. But I tried again. Behind this person who equally looked as guilty as the other one. Well, I realized later he was not my bounty, but that was okay. He is very unsuspicious and not looking behind. So I am rushing, and as you can see, he has not seen me again. I am behind the line of sight of this fine person who is going to go into his ship, and unbeknownst to him, I am behind him. And as you can see, it's pretty easy to sneak behind people's back. It's just the way the game is made, especially if you're always in first person. You are not looking at what's behind. There's no radar that tells you where people are or what's around you yet. Maybe there would be one day, I don't know. So here we go, guys. Unfortunately for me, he is really, really, really fast. And with my heavy armor, I was stupid. I should not have had my heavy armor on me. Maybe I would have been as fast as him. And so he's doing the right thing, guys. And so you're going to see he's opening his door, and he's like just jumping on the access ramp while closing at the same time, thus preventing anybody from entering his ship. If you have an access ramp, that is exactly what you should do, by the way. And so here it is, guys. This video was meant to show you it's actually quite easy to sneak behind people's back and go into their ship. This is exactly what happened to me in my constellation, and Thrathos NZ, thank you so much for showing me that. And as a result, what I believe is if there's anyone who is not wanted in your ship, even if they are, you know, eventually friendly, just shoot them. And to prevent that from happening, always look at what's in your back. You know, maybe in elevators there will be people, you know, at the same elevator as you, or which is what I should have seen also in my constellation. Also close your access ramp as fast as possible. So these are my 3 tips of the day regarding sneakers, how to deal with them and how to avoid them. This is the Eradicator. I'm signing out, and I got a message for you, by the way. Yeah, this month we're having a giveaway. Guess what, guys? It's the anniversary of the channel. That's right, I started working on this channel last year at the same period, and I really want to give back, guys, everything you've given to me, all that love, all that support, these comments. Really, you're making this possible, and the least I could do is to organize this giveaway. I am going to give away a 325A with lifetime insurance. I've actually unmelted this one back in January, as you can see. I already had this giveaway in plan and in mind, and it's happening. So all you need to do is to subscribe to this channel and comment one of the videos that are going to be posted this month in February. What I'm going to do next on March 4th at 2 p.m. Beijing time. Now, mark this down in your calendar. March 4th, 2 p.m. Beijing time. There will be a lucky draw. It will be live streamed, so we can know live which video is going to be the winning video and which comments from that winning video is going to get that magnificent 325 A with LTI. Good luck to everybody. Again, thank you so much. This is the Eradicator, and you are watching my channel.